Before you respond, before you clap back, snap, ghost, guilt trip, roll your eyes, or type out that passive-aggressive status update, pause. Not forever, just long enough to ask, am I responding from my patterns or from my power? We live in a world that rewards reactions. Be first, be loud, be certain, be right. But guess what? Reacting isn't the same as responding, and not every emotion deserves a megaphone. A lot of us are out here operating from unconscious patterns, trauma loops, old beliefs, family programming, societal scripts. We don't even realize how much of what we say and do is just a repeat of some old pattern, old protective habit. So when someone triggers you, when your chest tightens or your jaw locks or your fingers hover over the keyboard like, oh, hell no, that's your moment. That's the pause. That pause, it's not weakness. It's not giving in. It's not being too sensitive or too spiritual or too anything. It's being intentional. It's being conscious. It's choosing not to let your patterns write your story for you. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is not respond the way you always have. Because that's where your growth lives, in the space between stimulus and response. That's where the old you starts to step aside and the real you finally gets a chance to speak. Imagine how many conversations, arguments, breakdowns, and breakups could shift if someone just paused long enough to ask what else might be going on here. What pain is underneath this anger? What would I want someone to offer me if I were the one acting like this? That pause, it's not just emotional intelligence, it's soul saving. So challenge yourself this week even to just practice this pause, even just a 3-second breath before you respond, even just a moment of checking in with yourself before you react. Ask, am I about to repeat a pattern or am I ready to choose differently? Every time you do that, you build a new path in your brain, a new response, a new story. You are not your pain. You are not your triggers. You are not your past reactions. You are allowed to grow. Before you respond, pause the pattern. That's where your power lives. That's where the shift begins. Take back your power. I'm Wendy with BChangeUSeek. I hope you'll join me on Facebook and dive in on the conversations over there. We're having a lot of fun. Love you.